and welcome. This is Dee from Crystal Crafts with Dee. I have another unboxing to do for you today. This one is from VIPCrossStitch. So they contacted me and asked me if I would like to review some more of their products, and I said of course, because they're a great company to deal with. They have a large variety of cross-stitch products on their website. They're budget friendly and the quality is very good. So I've chosen a few different bits and pieces. So we'll get into it. Now this, I was actually surprised with how quick this came in, actually. It only took 9 days to get from China to Australia, which is quite impressive. So I'm really impressed with that, actually. Okay, so I have 3 cross stitches to do. So I'll start off with the first one, seeing as he was on top. So this one here is a Joy Sunday, and I've looked at this and I thought, you know what, I'm finally going to get it, because I love everything about it, the design and everything. Joy Sunday comes in these beautiful zip seal bags, and on the back it has instructions on how to cross stitch, which is very handy, how to wash your cross stitch as well. These are great project bags to keep your stuff separated and clean, and they're nice and sturdy. Holy moly. Alright, so this one here is called White Poppies, and I absolutely love it. I think it's so pretty. I love the use of the colors. I love actually the background. I really like the background. That's going to be really cool to stitch. So Joy Sunday, so this is a 14 count. You use 2 strands and the size is 33 by 33 centimeters. White Poppies, beautiful design, absolutely gorgeous. You have your booklet with your thumbnail and your threads, threads and canvas. So I'll just leave him there. I'm just going to have a look. So the graph is very well printed, and it shows you that there's backstitch in there as well, but it only looks like a little bit, just to highlight those stems. Let me just have a look. Yeah, that's the only bit of backstitch. So there's your backstitch color there. So it's thread number 20. DMC 973. So you've got all your DMC codes and your threads in numeric order. So there are 19 full stitch colors. As you can see, very clearly printed. The design is 140 by 140 stitches. Yeah, and the only back stitch was just that little bit there, just to sort of highlight those stems. So very, very easy. So let's have a look at the canvas itself. So this is a perfect size. I would love to do this in a bigger size, actually. I think that would look really, really cool. But this size is really good. So what I like about these sorts of sizes is that they're perfect travelers. You can take them anywhere. They're not too cumbersome. They're not too hard. And you can get them done in a reasonable amount of time, because cross stitch takes forever. So you can actually see your progress a lot better when you do these smaller projects. You don't get as much shading, but yeah, I think the trade-off is pretty good. So anyway, you've got this beautiful canvas here. You have your edges are hemmed, which I really like. It's not too stiff, so it's good good consistency. There you go. Wow, that looks so bright and colorful, doesn't it? It looks really, it's like this abstract sort of painting. Down the bottom you have your symbols. So very easy to follow. Wow, that's so colorful. I'll zoom you in so you can have a closer look. In we go. So that is beautifully printed. I don't see any issues at all. And there's no confetti. So this is a perfect beginner's project. No confetti, tiny bit of backstitch. And look, if you didn't want to do the backstitch, don't do it. I don't think it's really that imperative. It just enhances your design and makes it sort of stand out a bit better, have your crisper edges. But if you don't want to do it, you don't need to do it. But that looks really, really good. Very, very nice. I love that background. That is going to be so cool. So that looks great. There's your symbols down the bottom. But yes, that is beautifully printed. Just gorgeous. So if you're not all that familiar with stamped cross stitch, you've got these numbers here in circles, means that all that color there, that red, is color number 19. You do stitch over all of that. So if you want to make sure you remember that's 19, do around it first and then over the top. But that's what those numbers mean. They just tell you that's a big area of that one color. Just makes life that little bit easier. But that looks really, really good. Okay, I'll zoom you back out again. There we go. Now what I love about this sort of project too is that you've got some areas that you can do some really good blocking here. So you can get a good run up on your stitches. You're not changing every 5 seconds, changing your threads. But you've got enough color and enough shading in there with 19 colors to actually get some really lovely shading. So I love that. This sort of project you can get done so much quicker because you do have these really large blocking areas. I love that, but I just love how pretty that is. Okay, so I'll show you the colors. So your stranded cotton comes on these pre-sorted cards. You have 2 needles. Oops. 2 needles there. And your 19 colors. So there's goes up to 19, and then there's your backstitch color. But yeah, that looks really, really good. So across the top you have your thread numbers. And you've got these beautiful, beautiful soft beiges and browns. White, you got a bit of highlight color there of the red. A little bit of pale yellow as well. Beautiful, beautiful earthy tones. Geez, I love those. Look absolutely gorgeous. The threads are nice and long. Nice and long, they feel nice and soft. They're really beautiful quality. Gorgeous, gorgeous colors. And on the other side, some more of those beautiful earthy tones. Here we go. Beautiful earthy tones. They feel so nice. So there you go, 19 colors. Ah. Beautiful, beautiful colors on that one. So that is the white poppies. Absolutely gorgeous. I am looking forward to doing that one. That is going to be so pretty. And look at the beautiful detail that you get in those petals of that flower. Really pretty. Okay, so that's cross stitch number 1. Cross stitch number 2 is a Joy Sunday as well. Again with your zip seal bag. And this one is a little bit different. I like it. It's different. This one here is a 14 count Italian Manor. And it is on 14 count, 2 strands, and it is 16 by 38 centimeters. So it's tall and not so wide. And there's a couple of them like that, and I thought, you know what, I really like that. Those sorts of projects are perfect for like your little, if you have little sections of walls, between your door frames. It'd be perfect to hang this sort of a project. All right. Oh my God, that's so cute. Ah. All right, so in here you've got your cover sheet. So there you can see that a bit more of detail. So I love with this design, bless you. Oh, okay. Dog's getting up. All right, sorry about that. So I love how when you first see it, you've got this beautiful pop of red color from these flowers. And then your eye is drawn in all the way up to the top. I love how this design is done. I love the colors. Yeah, I love all the shading in the fields there, and then you sort of go all the way up to the top where the house is. I absolutely love that. Really beautiful design. So you've got your chart, threads, and canvas. Okie dokie. So on this one you have, there is some back stitching. Very little back stitching. Alright, so you have 21 colors of full stitch with your DMC reference. So those are very easy to see and to read. Wow, 21 colors for that size is pretty good. And you have 2 backstitch colors. So the backstitching, it's just these little highlighted areas of the little bridge. A little bit of highlighted areas there. That's it. Not a lot. And like with the other one, if you really didn't want to do it, you don't have to, but it's kind of nice to see the bridge and some of the branches in those trees. But anyway, it's up to you. Very easy to do. Perfect beginner's project, this one is. So we'll show you. Here's the canvas. Oh my god, that's so cute. Look at that. That's so gorgeous. I like how it's long and thin. You know, I've seen them and I thought, oh, they're really nice, but they're not big enough. And then I'm like, no, hold the phone. Actually, that is a perfect beginner's project, a perfect traveling project. Again, because of the size. But yeah, that's just great. And the canvas feels really good. You have your hemmed edges as well, which is really, really nice. But that's a close-up of that stamped area, which again is beautifully printed. There's no issues at all reading those symbols. So perfect beginner's project. You got some bigger areas there. You also have some more areas where you got a little bit more going on, but there is no confetti that I can see. So this is actually really good because you've got some detailed areas that you can really sink your teeth into when you want to do those, and then you've got these blocking areas that you can just sort of thread up and off you go. I love that. Beautifully printed. Really gorgeous. So there's a couple of them, few of this sort of design, and yeah, I'd like to get them all because I think they're just perfect. And that would look really cool if you had them sort of framed together when they're done. But yeah, that's one of them, Italian Manor. That looks really, really good. So it's interesting how they've done the symbols down there. You got till 10, and then they... It's like, really, I can't read that. Wow, they sort of squished it in there. But that's okay. That's why you have the graph, so you can refer back to it whenever you need to. So this is 60 stitches by 170 stitches. Gorgeous. Really, really pretty. Let's have a look at those colors. Again, your pre-sorted threads come on your card. Again, you have 2 needles. And you have these gorgeous, beautiful colors. Look at the reds. Gosh, it's going to make a pop. There we go. Beautiful greens and browns. I love that. Gorgeous greens in there. So just with those greens alone, you can have that gorgeous shading. Love the red with those red flowers. Nice and long threads again, and they feel nice and soft. Really good quality. And on this side, again, you got these beautiful earthy tones. Love that orangey color. It's pretty cool. They look awesome. Beautiful and long. Really, really lovely. Yeah, so you got your up to your 19 colors, and then they put the 2 backstitch colors on the end. So that's your backstitching there. So that's just to highlight those trees, put the branches in, and put in the bridge. But beautiful, beautiful colors. Really pretty. So that is, yeah, so that's absolutely gorgeous. So I think the bridge is down here somewhere. Across there, I think. anyway, gorgeous. So that is gorgeous Italian Manor. Oh, isn't that going to be absolutely beautiful? Really, really gorgeous. Okay, and on to the last one. So the last one is not a Joy Sunday. So it is a different brand. So this is a DIY cross stitch. I have done a couple of these before actually, and I found them to be very good quality. So I'm hoping this will be the same. So this is a beautiful Panda Family. So it just sort of comes basically packaged. And I believe this is 40 by 50. In there. 40 by 50, and it is 11 count. So there's a beautiful Panda Family. This is in the new arrivals section on their website. So you've got your cover sheet. One thing with this particular brand is good luck reading that. It is so, look how teeny tiny. I don't think that even, is that going to focus? Teeny tiny. It's not a lot of help, really, which is, you know, disappointing. 129 centimeters by 173, so 50 by 40. I'm sorry, 129 stitches by 173. You've got your little thumbnail there, and you've got a very easy to read graph there. And I like it when they do the color of your threads along the side. Just helps you find them. But yeah, it's not going to be a lot of help, but it can be of some help. But yes, wow. You've got your 11 count fabric. This particular brand does not hem the edges, but that's okay. And inside you've got these beautiful colors. Wow. Pop them all over there. Okay, so I have 2 needles on the back. And there is the design. So that looks really good actually. Got your thumbnail on the top. So your symbols down the side, you can't miss them. 25 colors, cannot miss them. There is no back stitch. Is there? Is there? Isn't there? Is there? No back stitch. Wow, really? No back stitch on that one. So again, this is good for a beginner. You will have some confetti in this, or close to confetti. You've got some more detailed areas, which is good because then you're going to get that beautiful shading. So that looks really, really good. I like how they've given you a bit of space on the sides of your fabric. If you are putting this on a frame, it's wonderful when they give you a bit of extra along the sides. Just makes it that much easier to put it on your frame. I have bought a frame. I bought a frame and a stand, and I'll show you when I do my cross stitch update in a few weeks. I'll just show it to you and how I use it, because I don't use it like you're supposed to. But I just still prefer to work in hand with my cross stitch. You know, I'm stubborn, set in my old ways. But this particular one I will probably work on my frame. But anyway, I'll show you that when I do my cross stitch update. Back to this. So I'm looking at these ginormous areas of blocking. I really like that. So what is color 18? Oh, that's black. Oh yeah, that's a panda. So I just love this. It's a beautiful Panda Family with a waterfall, the bamboo in the background. I just love that. So pretty. So you've got, yeah, all that 18 is black, which is good because then, you know, if you don't want to do any detailed bits, you can just, you know, do these big sections. So they look pretty good. Now just looking at the printing, looks really good. I'll zoom you in so you can have a look. So in we go. So the printing looks good. It's a bit hair raising down here, but it's still clear. I can see it, no problem. So it looks good. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I won't know till I get into it, but it looks pretty good. And down the side here, your simple chart, you have no trouble at all seeing that. And again, I love how they print the colors of the threads along the sides. I really like that. Just a nice touch. But those symbols look good. 25 colors. So this is a manageable size, like it's not overly ginormous. But that looks good. Beautiful. All right, I'll zoom you back out again. Out we go. I'll fold him up. And we'll have a look at those colors. So we've got, all right, so you've got a big wad of this color here, which is clearly labeled. Hopefully that's not sticky. It's not. Okay, good. Beautiful green. Absolutely gorgeous. There's a lot of that for all the bamboo and everything. And your color. So again, on your pre-sorted card. And I like how beautifully printed these are. It's so much easier to see them like that. And you've got these gorgeous, look at the pink and the gray. Wow, those two together. Alright, so on here you've got beautiful pinks and grays. Mustard color, it's gorgeous forest green. Brown. Beautiful blue. Nice and long. They feel really nice and soft. Beautiful threads. You got some beautiful pinks, red, green, gray. Really gorgeous colors. Beautiful colors. Oh, they feel so nice and soft. Beautiful. So, I just want to see, there's no black. Is there black? No. So it's not black, it's 939, so it's a dark navy color. I wondered, I thought that's, yeah, dark navy color for that one. But beautiful, beautiful colors. Really pretty. And plenty there. So that is that beautiful Panda Family. It's just so cute. And I love all the greenery of the bamboo. I love pandas. They're just gorgeous. And I just love these beautiful highlights of pink flowers all sprinkled, pink and white flowers sprinkled in there. You got some yellow ones and then the gorgeous waterfall in the background. I think it's just a beautiful image. Absolutely love that, and it should transfer very well onto cross stitch. So I'm really looking forward to doing that one to see how well it comes out, because you've got quite a lot of detail there. So I'm hoping that all comes out really well when you stitch it. But that is just gorgeous. So the one thing about this particular brand is that all you get is this and that. It doesn't say that it is 11 count. It doesn't say that you need 3 strands to thread through your needle, which I think is really important. And if I was a new or inexperienced cross stitcher, I would really like to see just some basic instructions, because you are buying a kit, and a kit should have everything you need to get started, including the instructions and a better graph. Yeah, that's just what I think, because, you know, it doesn't say anywhere it's 11 count. But I know it is 11 count because I can see it. And I know to use 3 strands because I've done it before. But if you haven't, how are you supposed to know? So, but anyway, the quality of these kits have been very good. I haven't had any issues. So, yeah, it'd be very interesting to see how this turns out. But that is printed very, very well. So there you go. So that is my gorgeous Panda Family. And all those beautiful, beautiful threads. Gorgeous. So that is my package from VIPCrossStitch. I got this gorgeous Panda Family on 11 count. I have this beautiful Italian Manor, which is going to look awesome. And that is on 14 count. And last but not least, I have this fantastic white Poppies 14 count. 14 count, 14 count, 11 count. There we go. 3 very different cross stitch kits that I got from VIPCrossStitch. So I'd like to thank them very much for sending these products out to me for review. I'm always happy to do so. The quality and the variety of their designs is very, very good, and they are budget friendly as well. So I'm always happy to do a review of their products. 3 very beautiful different cross stitch products. So in the not too distant future, keep your eyes peeled for videos of me featuring these as a review, how they come up, all that sort of thing. If I had any issues, keep your eyes peeled for videos in the not too distant future on these guys. But thank you, VIPCrossStitch, and thank you very much for watching my video, and I will catch you next time. Bye!